Hey guys, Rocky Instincts crew here today. We're doing some friction fire kits. At the moment we're just working on getting our baseboards ready for our bow drill and hand drill kits. They're going to end up like that after we burn it in. And this is sort of the process. We first cut our sticks specifically. These are hibiscus tiliaceus or sea hibiscus. We choose the ones that are really straight, really fast growing, really in like a real sort of shady environment, so they grow fast and quick, and that means their light's good for friction fire and also straight. They haven't got branches everywhere, and they also are straight, so when we split these into two for our baseboards, they split straight. It's easy. So that's what we're looking for when we collect them. And you end up with that once we get the bark off. But sometimes you get ones with branches, and that's not the end of the world. And this is another little trick I wanted to show you. So come around here and have a look in the way I'm aiming, because we've got two choices. I want to cut these branches off. I can either cut it off this way, obviously not towards my hand if I was going to do that, but this way or that way. And the way you want to cut it off is the way it's aiming and the way it's growing, which is forward. When you cut it off forward, it snaps off or cuts off in a much cleaner way. If you look closely on one I did the opposite way, see that? It really gouges it out. It's like going against the way the fibres are growing, and it really ends up, sometimes that's a good one, sometimes it'll snap it out really bad. So it's a good trick for lots of other things, but definitely makes it easier when you cut it off. I'll explain a few other reasons as well. But essentially, I'm going to maybe come around this side so you can see from the back. And I'm going to cut it off in line, pretty close, if you can see that. I'm going to be pretty close to the end. It doesn't matter if it's up here, but a quick, fast little cut. You might get it in 1, 2, or none, or whatever. The bark's holding on, but it'll sheared it off pretty much flush with it, which is good. And it didn't gouge anything. So I'll keep coming, I'll do a few more. The bark might hold on, but that's all right. When you do it too, I'll just cut this one off. A sharp axe helps, but we use our axes too much to have sharp axes. We're working our way down. Another reason why it's easier that way is there's less sort of stretch and elasticity in the stick that when you cut it. So every time I cut, any bounce, see that bounce in the branch? As soon as it bounces, there's less energy going into the cut in the direction I want than there could be. So as soon as this bounces, there's energy going into moving the stick. So I want to push it into the ground tight and actually really, really limit how much movement I get other than where I want it, which is into the cut. So I push it in the ground, and by doing it this way, we have the same effect where we don't bend the stick. Oh, that's a dodgy one, I'll show you on a better one. But if I was to cut, for example, this little fella here back that way, you can already see how much it wants to move the branch. Whereas this way, hardly moving it away at all. So there's more energy going into where we want it, which is pretty important. Also, it sort of makes sense. The branch is designed to grow up. Normally things don't try and pull it off up. It might be getting blown down, and it wants to resist that. So the tree naturally resists coming off down, which makes sense. It wants to grow up, and it wants to go up, so we cut it off up. And you can do it a lot quicker, easier, and yeah. I hope you got something out of that, and we'll keep going, and we've got a few kits to make, and we'll come back with you later.